Hey guys, Aaron here from Low and Slow Basics. So we've just done a cook up on the two char grillers yesterday. So I'm going to show you today how I like to clean and maintain them. So they're not too dirty, so we only reverse sear to steak. But you get a pretty good understanding of what you need to do to keep them clean and maintain them. So all we've got is some dishwashing liquid, some spray oil. Doesn't really matter what spray oil you use, you can even use just normal oil. Just pat it on with some paper towel. It's got a tub of soapy water. If you've got a big enough sink, you can use that as well. So what we'll start doing is removing our grates. We'll let them sit in the soapy water for a little while, and then we'll empty out the leftover charcoal in the bottom of the charcoal baskets. So we'll get it started. Take the grate out, take the centerpiece out. Centerpiece out of the acorn. If your grill's too big, sit it in there, let half of it soak for about 10-15 minutes, and then rotate it around to the other half. We'll also need a grill brush, give them a good scrub. So we'll sit that there, let that soak, and then we'll get rid of the charcoal out of the baskets. Just got a bit of leftover charcoal in there. So you literally just get your charcoal grate. Rest that up there for now. Little dustpan. And then all of that's in the removable ash pan. Just got to undo them two clips to remove it, so we'll do that in a sec. Can't really do much to keep the stone clean. Some people wrap them in foil to keep them looking new, but it's just a heat deflector at the end of the day. You can use it as a pizza stone. You can just give that a good scrub with a wire brush and it'll come up pretty good. So same thing with the big acorn. Let's put the grate up here. Same thing. Now I did cook some wings in it the other day, so I've got a little bit of marinade around the bowl. So what you can do is literally just get your wire brush and scrape any of that away. I don't go too crazy, it's not going to do any damage. If there's still a little bit there. Give the inside of a little bit of a once over. And what we might do is empty the ash pan from there into that one. Then you can either put them in the bin once it's all cooled down, Or I've got a fire pit up the top that I'll just put it in and burn it away on another day. So like I said, it's the SEM2 clips there. You'll see it still sits in there because it sits over that bracket. Then comes out like so. Exactly the same with the bigger acorn. So what I'll do, I'll pour this one into that one, and I've got the fire pit up there. I'll get rid of the charcoal in that, and then we can almost start cleaning the grates. Alright, so charcoal pans have been emptied. So now what I'll do is I'll just dust off the grates and put them back in before we get stuck into the cooking grates. So if it's a bit built up, you use a wire brush on it. Back in. The grate on the Junior is pretty new, so that can just pretty well get dusted off with a normal broom. Pretty well just like new again. If you wanted to, give your stone a scrub as well with a wire brush. And you can put that back in and we'll get started on the cooking grates. So pretty straightforward. So I'll be scrubbing around the whole grate. And then we'll flip it over. Just do the underside. That's looking pretty clean. I'll sit that up against the wall here. We'll give it a hose off and then we'll dry it off with some paper towel. You don't want to let cast iron air dry, otherwise it will rust pretty quickly. We've just got the centerpiece of that one. Pretty good. We'll do the Akorn Junior. This didn't really get dirty. Just We'll just give it a quick scrub. Centerpiece. Now that's done, let's give it a quick hose off. Dry it with some paper towel and oil it up. It's come up really clean, so we'll just dry it off now with some paper towel. Getting all the grooves, make sure you're getting rid of as much moisture as possible. I even got a new bit of paper towel. What I like to do, once it's pretty much dry, get some spray oil. Just give it a nice coat. What we can do is place it back in the cooker. Like so. And we'll literally just do the same thing for the other grates. And we're pretty well done. So we've just finished up giving the grates an oil and a clean. As you can see, it's come up really good. I've had the big Kamado for about, well, probably a year now. Done probably 50 odd cooks on it. And you can see the grate's still super clean. The Akorn Junior. Like I said, I've only used this once because I've only just got it, but if you just take good care of your products, they'll last a lifetime, just like these are going to. So, hope you've learned how to look after your cookers. If you've got a different way of doing it, I'd love to hear it. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.